All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. All right. And just getting off the gig, driving back home, a little in transit, but just want to give my thoughts on the whole NFL draft day. All right, as you may know or may not know, there's a certain clientele of females and their simp counterparts who are extremely distraught at the fact that when you watch the NFL draft for the past, 3 days, it seems like every draft pick had the snow on his arm. And of course, like I said, there's a certain community of females and their simp counterparts that are very upset about this. And see, my whole thing is, you've gone half a century talking about how you don't need a man, that the so-called black man ain't shit, you can do better without him, you a boss bitch, a nigga gotta bring more to the tables, this, many other such disgraceful, what do they call that, colloquials or something like that, but basically expressions. And I'm like, why are you mad? You say it don't bother you, but every time we turn around and see something like this, you specific clientele are up in arms about it. All right? Where were you all when this guy was on the come up? Were you by his side where he was trying to juggle schoolwork, practices, and could barely do things for himself? Were you washing his clothes? Were you getting him some food? Were you putting it on him when you had some time? Did you, when he felt like he might not be able to make his shot in the NFL and he got discouraged, were you there putting life into him, encouraging him with positive things? No. All right? Because the thing is, Becky, the Snow, the so-called white woman, they get it. They get it. Yeah, they're looking for the bag too. All right, but they want the other things that also come with having the bag. They actually want a man that's going to lead. They actually want to have a family and a household where they can raise generations of children. All right, while on the opposite hand, this certain clientele, female clientele, they desire the exact opposite. What's that scripture about how the curse of the mother rooteth out households? All right, the only thing this certain female clientele wants to do is to destroy herself, destroy her husband, destroy her children, and destroy the entire household. All right, there's a saying that's going around on the internet where it says, a man will sacrifice his life for his family, while a woman will sacrifice her family for her feelings. And this saying holds especially true for this certain demographic of unruly and chaotic female. Now they want to be mad because a brother sitting on the couch with the snow on his arm getting accepted to Detroit or Cincinnati or Chicago. All right, they done made that big move to the pros. Like I said before, y'all don't need a man. You the boss bitch. So if you all these things, why do you need a man that's going to the NFL? If you all these things, why? And if it's so easy for you to get a man, you can get any man you want. How come you ain't getting these men? And the mere fact that this is still a talking point just further goes to show that this certain clientele of females absolutely do not get it, and they never will get it. Because for a half a century, guys been saying, you got to clean up this attitude. You got to clean up this back talk. You got to clean up this prideful behavior. You got to clean up this selfishness. But every time you bring it to this certain clientele's face of being held accountable for actions, you get nothing but disrespect. And nobody wants that. Even the scripture says how a wicked woman, I think it's in Ecclesiasticus, how it talks about how a wicked woman abateth courage and causes feeble knees, like shaking hands and feeble knees. I wish I could bring it up on the fancy phone, but like I said, I'm in transit. All right, this, which is true. Now it's talking about any woman. However, we're talking about a specific clientele of women who the whole world has become to know as the main sector of females who participate in such unruly, ungodly, immoral, and unladylike behavior. This certain clientele of women has specialized in being one of the most destructive forces in the entire world under bad Uncle Esau. And the thing is, as hard as life is, as hard as it is to attain a dream, a goal, an aspiration, however you choose to, label it as, no man wants to go through all that heartache and stress and then come home and then been met by this damn chaos demon. And I can't take credit for that expression. All right, Black Ram 313 has made that uses that expression a lot, the chaos demon. But nonetheless, no man wants to come home and hear that. All right, every man wants what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai ordained the woman to be: a helpmate, a person that provides some balance to the equation, a helpmate. Like I mentioned earlier, these women, when these guys were even famous and they had these goals and aspirations to get to the NFL, but they weren't there yet paying their dues, these women saw their potential. And it's like, you know what? I like this dude. He treats me nice. I see his potential. He's going to go a long way. And I want to be there right by his side. And we can enjoy his great moment together. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shut the hell up. All right? And if he needs his laundry done because he got 2-a-day practices and he has to study for a midterm, well, hell, that's what I'm going to do. All right, if he hasn't had time to eat because he's busy with these 2-a-days and work, I know the brother gonna be hungry. I'm gonna make sure I got some food ready for him after practice. So on and so forth. These women are being helpmates long before the finish line, way before the maximum fruit was put forth. This is why they reap the rewards of hard work, while the other clientele does not. And they got the nerve to say in the same breath, niggas ain't shit. Nah, bitch, you ain't shit. As the saying goes, the choices that you make in life reflect the type of person you are, and you bitches stay losing. Now, I know I have to put the disclaimer out there. This is not all of them. It certainly is not. However, it is a vast, great majority. And the thing is, brothers just don't woke up to it. They want to come home to something that's cooperative, friendly, and fit. And I believe Kevin Samuels coined that before he went to the spirit world. But I think he said fit, friendly, and cooperative. That's all the guy want. And this is why on NFL draft day, every single Jake you saw was hugged up on the snow. And it's about to be that way. If not, it's going to increase that much more as we wrap up this divine movie. So, I can say a whole lot more on it, but I believe the point has been made. If this certain clientele, if this message seems to hit this certain clientele, if you don't like it, just change your attitude about it. Maybe you might get some different results. Who knows? But nonetheless, I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say Shalom.